Duke Grant Sports Magazine presents UCYFL football. Tonight's matchup pits the 14U Cecil County Jaguars black and the 14U Fallston Cougars blue. The Cougars came out fast, looking to run the ball straight up the middle. Their idea is that they were bigger, stronger, and just more powerful than the offensive line of the Jaguars. The Jaguars feature speed, precision, but the Fallston Cougars, as always, from the factory, straight up the gut, power football. Here you see number 25 trying to get to the outside. It's cut down, near the 5. But here, number 31, into the end zone for the touchdown. The Cougars are looking to start out fast and just keep on trucking. You see the extra point is good. And the Cougars take an 8-0 lead. And here you see what the Jags do. Trying to go deep, but just couldn't connect. This is their game. Here you see the ball comes loose. There looks like a mad dash for it. We'll see what the referee says. But the ball goes back over to the Cougars. Here again, the Cougars straight up the middle, doing what they do. This time the Jaguars spelled it out and were ready for it. But they kept coming. And the Jags were ready. Here, you see the Jags again. This time the swing pass to the fleet, number 1. And again. But this time, smothered by that Fallston defense. Now Fallston gets the ball back, and number 31 goes right back to work. But couldn't get anything going, and here you see Cecil County, number 1, going the other way. This was a back and forth battle between two very tough, very good offenses, but even tougher and better defenses it looked like. You see the quarterback from the Jaguars doing what he does, throwing the ball all over the place, letting his receivers run under. Beautiful play. Now watch this again in slow motion as the quarterback gets back and looks for number 86. Now 86 is a bruising type possession receiver. But watch him break this tackle. This is a tough guy, number 86, as he barrels his way for a first down. And here you see the gunslinger again. He's not finished. He goes back to number 1. And they're inside the 20-yard line again. But this time, smashed down by that Fallston defense. But it doesn't deter number 10. See, he is the gunslinger of this league. And here you see, as he's got his man number 1 for the touchdown. If you watch this in slow motion, you'll see that the Fallston defense was all pinned inside. They were looking on the outside, but they could not match the speed of number 1. As the defense gets over there too late, and he's in for the touchdown. Wonderful drawn out play. And here you see the extra point. They try to do the swing pass, and it's no good. Leaving the score Cougars 8, Jaguars 6. Here you see the Cougars again, trying to get something going, borrowing their way. They look like a prize fighter that just likes to go to the body. They hit you in the ribs and the arms. Even though they can hit you in the head, they seem to take more pleasure in to hit you in the pit of your stomach. That's the Cougars. Straightforward, just beat you up. Over time, it takes its toll. And as talented and tough as the Jaguars are, they couldn't stay with it. As you can see there, a touchdown by 31, but it was called back. But still, what do? Go right back to the body. Right in the middle. Just bowing, pounding, bruising. This is who the Fallston Cougars are. And you see him just go in this time for a touchdown. Number 25. Watch it, he just barrels in for that touchdown. Such a bruising run by number 25. Just bruising, just like I said, it just hurts you, just makes you sore. This is just that kind of team. And the extra point is good. And the Cougars jump out to a 16-6 lead. And then the gunslinger trying to come back, but picked off. Beautiful play by the Fallston Cougars. And now the Cougars again, bruising, battering like a ram. And the Jaguars didn't seem to have an answer. But here you see the Jags go back up top. Number 6, dragging his man down with him. But now, it looked like it was getting late. And the undefeated record of the Jaguars was really in real jeopardy. But as you see, they just didn't seem to be able to stop the Fallston Cougars. That they had just battered them, especially up the middle. And now they're starting to just move. Although the Jags never quit, they kept on plugging. Their stars tried to make plays, but it was just not enough, as they were going up against a team that just was relentless. Here you see again, stopping, going, pounding. Sometimes you get me, sometimes I get you. That's the mentality of these tough Cougars. And there you see an interception where it looked like, okay, the Jags are going to get things going. We're going into the fourth quarter. But that quarterback was harassed all day. Just didn't have time. And here you see a fumble and the ball goes back to the Cougars. And although the Jags are tough, they just couldn't seem to stop this Fallston team. They just kept pounding. Back to the bottom, back to the bottom, back to the bottom. Touchdown. Number 25. This is a very spirited team who just is going to keep coming. And the extra point is no good. And the Cougars jump to a commanding 22-6 lead over the Jaguars. But the gunslinger wouldn't quit. He kept throwing it up there, and they kept catching it. But the Fallston Cougars seemed to be very stout on defense. They would bend, but they wouldn't break. As here, you see another, number 6, trying to get to the outside, but being smothered. Then when Fallston got the ball, it was the same thing. But the difference was, Fallston had the lead. And here you see him again, just pounding, keeps running, keeps just barring over people. After a while, you just have to ask yourself, do I really like doing this? There you see 89 put the lick on, but it was too little too late. As those Cougars just kept on coming. Just kept on pounding. And finally, it was all over but the shout. Cougars win 22-6. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you can't attend the game, you can always watch it with the Duke. Duke Grant Sports Magazine, home of the baddest young dudes in sports.